Hey family, the crowds are back and the festivities are starting up again. Snowbirds from the States and Canada are starting to return and they're picking up vacationers along the way. I'm Kevin, this is Melanin Man Travels, and it is a great time to be in PV. This channel is about retiring early, living abroad, and my amazing life in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. We just celebrated Dia de los Muertos, also known as the Day of the Dead. The city is filled with color and ceremony, including the parade and the celebration on the pier. The Day of the Dead and its Catrinas are misunderstood by many outside of Mexico. So let me share a little history and context for both, so you'll understand why it's such a popular and beautiful celebration. Dia de los Muertos for many is a social celebration, not necessarily a religious or spiritual one, even though it is based in indigenous and the Catholic religions. The main purpose of the Day of the Dead is to celebrate life, the privilege of the life that we are still living, and to honor the beautiful lives that our deceased loved ones got to live. Throughout PV, there were ofrendas in people's homes, restaurants, bars, and public gathering places. These are beautiful altars decorated with flowers, pictures, and special items to remind us of the good times that we had with our departed loved ones. For those of us in the Jewish or Christian traditions, remember in the Old Testament or the Pentateuch, altars were built at significant places that the Jewish people wanted to remember and celebrate. In other parts of the world, the first 2 days of November are celebrations for All Saints' Day or All Souls' Day. But here in Mexico, our lives and the lives of our deceased loved ones are celebrated in style and fanfare. So why are there skeletons everywhere? Well, they're known as Catrinas, and their history and significance are very interesting. They were originally socio-political cartoons created by the artist Jose Guadalupe Posada, and they received their current moniker of La Catrina from the artist Diego Rivera. The image of Catrina was a mockery of acceptance and elevation of the European aristocratic standards of fashion and beauty over the indigenous ones. You know, white adjacency from colonialism. Another story for another time. This is where Catrina gets her style of dress and decorations, with her wide brim hat and Victorian dress. She fancy. Today, Catrina, Dia de los Muertos, and all of the celebrations remind us that although we're uniquely different, as humans, we're all the same. Death is the great equalizer because underneath all of the accoutrement we hide behind, we all are just skeletons. Our humanity is the same. Given all of the turmoil in the world today, what a wonderful reminder of that fact.